Hello, 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 hello. Wherever you are on this magnificent world called Earth, I hope you are having a scintillating day, evening, night, wherever you're located. Welcome to my channel on 3 topics. In this case, I'm talking about Blender, but if you want using one of the other myriad 3D packages, and you're curious about Blender, thank you for stopping by. Our topic for the day, continue my series on Node Wrangler. I'm going to be talking about a feature that's not a part of Node Wrangler, but it's a member of the family in the keystrokes. I'm going to be talking about the mute key. And I was thinking, the reason the mute key is not in Node Wrangler is because if you study Node Wrangler, from going from edit, preferences, add-ons, looking for Node Wrangler or add-on menu, you click on the menu to show you the commands. Node Wrangler, you lose at least 3 keystrokes. Well, or three total mechanism. It's favorite, the control key. Then a distant second is the shift key. Then it may say use the left or right mouse button, or it may say hit the L key. So for the most part, Node Wrangler use at least 2 keystrokes. At least. The mute key is part of, the core of Blender. For instance, S for scale, G for grab, R for rotate, 1 key. So mute is just 1 key. But it's still inside the nodes, the shader nodes, compositor, etc. So I said I'll go over it anyway. So let me jump right in to our subject for the day. So let me go to shader. I got my little nodes set up, and I'm doing this only for the new user. I want you to see how the nodes work without a whole lot of machinations to them. In their simplest form, no disturbance. So no disturbance. You see how they work purely. I'll hook up the color, and it should work. But it's like, most of it like you use the texture coordinate. So since this is a flat plane right here, flat plane, I'll make my texture coordinate a UV. I don't have to hook it up, but for the good of the order, I'll just hook it up. See, that's how the magic look in its most basic, endearing form. So let me go to another one, and see, I'm using Node Wrangler combinations right here to cut this. See, I've gotten somewhere with this Node Wrangler. So I'm done with magic. I'll put it up here. Let's go to brick texture. Using it in its basic form. I'll just hook up base to base. We should see something happen. There it is in its basic form. And I said for the good of the order, I'll hook up vector to UV. That's for the good of the order. I don't need it. Let's do it. So nothing happened. So now we've seen what happened. Now I'm going to combine them. Let's see what happened when I combine these nodes together. I just bring magic down here. Hook it up right there. And we see it looks far more different than I thought earlier. Vector to vector. I'm gonna just color. I'm gonna color. Okay, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted right there. That's what I wanted. So we see color to color, etc. You see the brick texture right on top of the magic texture. So this mechanism that I use now, it combined them. Now I want to show you the mute key and its effect. So I'm gonna click on M, and there we see magic textures right back to normal. Right back to normal. I'm gonna take it off of M. You hit M again to remove the mutant effect. I click on magic texture. I hit M. And you see the bricks is right back where it was. And I was doing my research, or from what I observed about the mute key. The mute key, in a way, it deletes the node. In a way. Because it's really not getting rid of them. Because I'm going to show you why. In a way, it's getting rid of them. But it stops. Hold up. I'll put it like this. When you hit mute, it stops the node from taking effect completely. It completely ignored the node. And I'm going to show you what I mean right now. So let me cut these out. Cut. Minimize. Alright, I'm going to still hook up UV. We'll see something in a few seconds. So we see right there. Without any of those textures hooked up, that's the appearance of how UV look. If you want to know about the color schemes, you can look at many other YouTube channels, or they'll tell you about that. But I'm not going to talk about that. I'm just telling you, right now, with no other texture there, we're seeing the UV at its fundamental level. Now I'm going to hook everything back up. I'm going to unmute them. Hook up magic again. There's magic. And bring in brick. Now watch what happens when I hit the mute key. On these two. Mute. That. No longer, so it's completely stopping information from going through. That's basically it. It's completely, see, my texture is back to its default white color as you saw at the very beginning. So the mute is real powerful. It's basically stopping when I hit it for all these notes, it's basically stopping the transmission of information through it. I don't even see that basic UV color anymore. And it stopped it completely. But if I had the, let me see. Yeah, I can't even do that. And see, I had the viewer node on too. But why it's mute is not, we're even working with the mute, the viewer node. Let me hit M now and see it's back. So that's how powerful mute is. If I hit mute, it will even stop the viewer node from showing information. So it's completely making the nodes irrelevant. It's almost like they're not even connected to the parental BSDF. It's not even connected. Let me see if I unconnect it. See? That's what that mute node on everything did. It basically stopped all transmission of information from going through here. So that's it for the end of this video, good people. I hope you learned a little bit of information about the mute node and how it works and how powerful it can be. But most of us, when we use the mute node, we don't disable all of the nodes like I just now did. We may disable one or two, for instance. We don't get rid of everything. But you see what happened when you get rid of everything. It stopped all the information. So to the new beginners in Blender, you see people, I'm not no Blender guru. I'm an educator by trade. I teach in high school. But I keep learning, just like a little hobby for me, the Blender, the 3D stuff is a hobby for me. But I keep pushing forward. I keep an open mind. I keep learning. As a new beginner, you keep an open mind. Don't get discouraged. You just push forward. Because the more you do it, you know how humans are, the better we become at it. So don't stop. Till the next time, Blender family, 3D family, peace.